Yo guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your guy on Bukilian FX. Okay guys, on today's strategy, I'm going to show you guys how to mark boom 1000. This is a very powerful strategy. We use it to cash spike, and the funny thing is that this strategy work on VIC 75. Okay, I will explain how it works on the boot strategy and then on the boot space so that everybody can understand. First of all, you can see this strategy, I'm only going to use it to cash spikes. You can see that when you got to this point that there was an error of spike. You can see. Okay. So it's a very powerful strategy. If I backtest you keep saying it. When you go to the entry point as you want, spike keep happening. Yeah. You're only going to cash one spike. When you got to this point, this was a spike, and this is a spike, just one spike. And with this confirmation, and you got that, you can make cool and good profit from it. And yeah, when you got to that point, let me do like this. Okay, and like that is okay. So when you got to this point, there was a spike, and this is it. So it's a very powerful strategy. You can see it from this point. So let me backtest so that I can keep seeing it. You can see that it keep happening. It keep happening when you go to that point. So it's a very powerful strategy. And with this strategy, and you apply your technical analysis, you can hold a trade for a long time. For example, let's go to 4 hours time frame. If you see the confirmation, if you got the confirmation, you always got on 1 minute time frame. Then you got it on 1 hour, 4 hours time frame. You can use it for a long time trade. For example, you see that when it got to this point, when the market got to this point, yeah, when it got to that point here, when it got to this level, there was a buy. There was a buy. Whoa. Sorry about that. Let me turn it this way. Okay. Let me bring out another one. When it got to this point. Yeah. There was a buy up to this level. A buy to this point. So you can see this is the point that they got to. This is it. Catch. Sorry about that, guys. Fuck. Okay. This is the point. And this is it. When you got to this point and this, you print out all this and you can use it for a long time rest. And you can see the confirmation that it brought, like it print out at this point. Let me zoom it this way. You can see a lot of candlesticks. You can see the kind of candlestick that you print out to bring out the confirmation that it's going to run for long. It's going to run for long. You can see it. So when you see this kind of confirmation, you can take an entry, then hold for long and exit. With this, it's supposed to be my exit point. From this point, it's supposed to be my TP1. What is wrong with this shit? Okay, it's supposed to be my TP1. It's supposed to be my TP1. That's my TP1. And then we target TP2 at this level. Target TP2 at this level. Then if we break out this point, then at TP3 will be at this region. But the knot is sent down here. I mean, you can see that if I draw my trend line, let me clean this out. Let me clean this out and draw a trend line. You can see that the market may still pull back. This uptrend. This is a uptrend. Okay, let me draw my trend line so that I can understand. Okay, you can see it here. That's here, points upward, and here again, and here again, here and here. So it's still, as you print, as you go up, come back. Then let me use this so I can understand. Up, then down, up again a little, then it's trying to bring down. So when it comes back again to this level, you can see that the trend line, it's keep respecting that trend line that I drew. So when it comes back to that point, you pull back again like this. That's what it's going to do. It's not going to break that trend line. If you break that trend line, that means it's going to sell a little, but if it's not, it's going to buy. So this is what the market is doing. So with this, with your naked eyes and with the indicator setup, you can get the market set up very simple, easier, and boom, you are making your cool money. So let me do this. Boom, you can see it there. That is very simple. Here is showing that the market is pushing up. Let me do this. Here is showing that the market is pushing up, and here also. Then where I see it, and here also. So it's going to pull up. So you go to 1 minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, sorry. 1 hour. Let's zoom it, guys. Let's zoom it. Okay, you can see it. What I said is keep happening. So it's very simple. Let me go to VIX 705 and explain it. You can still see the same thing. VIX 705. You can see. You can see when it got, oh, this chart I will not print out complete. When it got to this point, it was on a rest, a pull upward. You can see it. And with technical analysis, you can know where to take your TP. Oh, this particular chart I have not print out complete. Let me use 1 hour. Okay, this is perfect. This is a very good example of it. Yeah. Okay. You can see it that when the indicator setup got to this point, let me delete this first. When the indicator setup got to this point, yeah, it got to this point, then there was a massive buy, and this is a long time trade. You can see it. For me, here will be my TP1. That'll be my TP1. Then TP2 in case you want to pull back. In case there is going to be a pullback. So that will be my TP1. The reason I drop my TP1 here, is I checked this point. This is the point I used to drop my TP1. That is the point. So if you break that point, I know it's going to go up, and then I will back test. You can see the reason I drop it here. This is it. Here, as I back test it, I see more structure. The reason I keep it is in case this point, this particular level is going to break it down again, it's going to push it back. That's why I drop my TP1 here. Yeah. And then I'll put my second TP at this region. If you break here, then it's going to take me out at this point. If you break here, if you break this particular region, then I'm going to be take out as TP2 here. So let's check whether I have got to that level. And you can see that it takes us out at that level. So with the technical analysis, you can know very simple of what to do, and you can see that with this particular strategy, as it got to that level, this level 90, you will know what to do again. So it's very simple. Let me show you guys the indicator setup. It's just one setup, which is the relative straight index PRA6 applied to media price. Level is 90, 50, 10, 15, 85. Then black color done. Here black color done. You have the amazing setup. It's very simple. I don't want it to be quite long because if I want to keep explaining it, it's going to take a long time. So if you want to know more about price action and know more about analyzing markets in your technical eyes, naked eyes, without any indicator setup, check the description of this video. See a link for my free Telegram channel and my WhatsApp number. So feel free to join us. See you guys in my next video.